Hi, this is Euan. So I wanted to show you what it looks like when all of the inventory files have been completed for provisioning the servers. So on my screen you can see I've got the development inventory file open, and you can see I've made the changes to add in my public key. I will be a super admin, so I'll be personally able to SSH into these servers, and it will create a two-factor authentication code for me, and I'll need to use Google Authenticator to access the servers. You'll also see I have changed the hostname and added the IP address. So moving on to the QA environment, you can see I've done the same thing with my key. I've also added in the public keys for the provision users on my production, staging, and development servers. Actually, I don't need development because development servers don't utilize the jump. It's just production and staging. Then you can see I have also set up the hostname for the QA server and IP address. Next, you can see the staging. So I have whitelisted the QA server because I'm going to be using the built-in WireGuard VPN, which is created on the QA server. If you had your own VPN server, you'd put that, or whatever server you were using as a Bastion or a Jump, you'd put those IP addresses in there. You may also need to put GitHub Actions meta IP addresses in if you are if your network needs to. I've got enable backups equal to false and periodic restore from backup equal to true. So staging will restore a production backup every night. There's my SSH keys. I've added in the domain name, and I've added in the jump via the country config, via the QA server. So my QA server is there, and then I have also set up the backup host name and the backup IP address. Finally, production. You can see I've got enable backups as true. I've got the QA server, which is my VPN server, whitelisted. I've got my key. I've got changed the hostname for the production manager node and added in the IP address as well as the jump arguments. And I have also set up the IP address for the second worker in my worker node in my cluster. So that's that, and also the same as the staging. The staging inventory, I have added the backup server details. So I'm now ready to commit these to Git. You also see I've also got the known hosts file updated. That's when I created all of my GitHub environments. That was created for me. So my GitHub environments are all ready to go. So I can now commit these files to Git and run the provision action.